Got it!
Got it! Oh, come on!
Sorry, Rhino, that's what happens when
You're too slow.
My legs!
Should we help him?
You know the risks of a not in-game.
So, what video do we have this time?
Hey, isn't that the Desi Loves South Park lady that Rion commentated on?
Yeah, I'd say that's who that is.
Wait, what?
I can't see it!
So, Bopcom?
Sure.
Guys?
Get your sexy on.
First of all, I'm gonna start off with my hair.
Jen gets it!
So you guys know how I like to, okay, this is pissing me off. How I like to make videos, you know, talking about how I hate people.
Gee, how could she possibly get crap for making videos that she herself says are about hating people? I wonder.
Well, this is another video about that. Yay. Okay, so the reason why I make these videos is because if I don't, you know, make a video about it, I can't get past it.
Wait, if you don't make a video, then you can't get past it? That's pretty hilarious coming from somebody who said they quote-unquote don't care about my video in my comment section.
Ignoring a video that was made about you? Blasphemy! But seriously, since when did responding to every negative video about you ever work out? Especially when it's simply being done out of butthurt.
So this motherfucker, you know, this little brony ass bitch,
Glad to see the first thing you say about Rion is an insult. It really lets us know how fantastic your future arguments are going to be.
he made a video called, something like, huh? Thank you, subscribers.
No joke, she takes 22 seconds trying to remember the name of my video. You see why I say that scripting is a good idea?
Because editing is so fucking difficult, right?
What was it saying? Oh yeah, okay, so the video is called Let's Just Comment, episode 24. Desi Loves South Park Haters Are Nerd Ass.
Congratulations! You just correctly looked up the name of a video! No thanks to your script!
I think. And he also, you know, went on my Twitter, you know, went through all my retweets, posted a screenshot of my retweets, and said something stupid about it.
Actually, I was disagreeing with some of the things you've retweeted. Maybe I took too much offense to them, and yeah, I apologize if I did, but it doesn't change the fact that most of these concepts are stupid. But with that said, I agree with this tweet from this person on paper because it's actually pretty relevant to the situation. Guess who it applies to? I'll give you a hint. It's not me!
And on Twitter, posted some screenshots of the comment that I commented on that video. With that comment that I posted, he analyzed that comment. Like, he literally took sections of my comment and said stupid shit about it. Like, he tried to find anything that he thought was wrong about it.
Translation. He brought up holes in my argument, and I decided to respond like an immature brat.
Holy shit, a critic! Criticize something? What is this world coming to? Next thing you'll tell me is that Let's Players play games! Going off of that, I love how you criticized Rion for ripping apart your comment, when all you did was throw a temper tantrum.
Sorry if me not liking your videos and your comment hurt your little feelings, because let's be real here. I brought up more valid reasonings that your video is bad than your reasons that my video is bad. Or at least I have no choice but to assume that, since in the video and in your comment, you absolutely failed to prove me wrong. Heck, in your comment and most of this video, you barely even try to prove me wrong. So why should I even take a word you say seriously?
I don't know, I just had to say that this dude is just so pathetic.
Which is why he has a girlfriend, 400 plus subscribers, with quite a few saying something more than, "You're pretty," and friends he can interact with daily. Yeah. Pathetic.
Okay, so, what else? What did he say? Well, for one, he said something about my videos being really long. Yeah, so I don't really get to post that often. So I think it's perfectly fine if I make a 12-minute long video. I mean, that's like 3 videos in one. Making up for it. Suck my ass.
Yeah, okay, except when you cut out all the pauses, you could probably cut your video time down in half if you were to just edit out the pauses and outside distractions.
My main issue wasn't that the video was long. Heck, I'm not allowed to have that be my main issue. I've posted longer episodes before. My main issue is that it doesn't need to be 12 minutes. You mostly just stumble and pause over the same points, and it really just gets redundant and annoying, and you just want it to end, but it's so boring, it feels like it never does!
If you actually edit out the long pauses and annoying stammers, the video flows better, and the audience is likely to stay engaged. Keep in mind that I stammer myself. However, I still take the time to do retakes to help the video flow better. You act like editing is this huge chore when it's really not.
Now watch me go and take this video and try to do stupid commentary on this one. Like, bitch, get a life.
Oh, I see. So if somebody makes a video responding to you, that's bad and they have no life, but if you make a video responding to them, that's fine. Just cool.
Yes, he clearly has no life just because he takes the time to criticize a video he thought was bad. And you know, I do a drinking game with how many times she says something like, get a life, but I don't want to get alcohol poisoning.
Alright. What else is there to say? I don't know. There's a...
Holy shit, it spoke.
Run!
Oh, well, I guess he also said, something about how I fuck up what I'm saying a lot. Yeah, I do that, and I don't really feel the need to edit it out, because it's just, people make, see what I mean? People make mistakes. Who gives a fuck? It's not like this is TV, it's just YouTube. It's just YouTube! It's not like it's a fucking movie!
Yes, you do have a point. It is just YouTube. And trust me, standards aren't too high for it. But that does not excuse you from making mistakes, and that does not excuse you from being criticized about it. Again, going by your own logic, you are not allowed to complain about me or my video since, hey, people make mistakes all the time. Who cares, right? Well, either way, the person who would care in that situation would be you, since you took it so upon yourself to not only respond in the comments like a whiny little child, but you also take it upon yourself to make a whole video about my commentary. See how I'm not using the I don't care trope, since I did a video on you, which implies I care.
Hell, I also make mistakes when I record sometimes, but you know what? I cut them out. I do retakes if necessary, because I want to be proud of the video I'm putting forward. I want people to be proud of the video I'm putting forward. You don't. And it shows. Every 30 seconds. Scripts or bullet points. People do that. You should too. Or hey, if you want to forego bullet points, learn to edit. It doesn't take that much time. Right now your videos are a chore to sit through, as evident by your reception. I can click on any random video of yours that doesn't have anything to do with hair, and the like to dislike ratio is either somewhere in the middle or spreading deeper and deeper into the dislike territory more than anything else, making your subscriber count entirely pointless.
Okay, so in my comment, in the video, he was complaining about how he has only like 300 subscribers and I have over 1,000.
Again, this is where not showing the comment really bites her back. In my comment, I pointed out that me complaining was done mostly for humorous reasons. Sure, my point was I really don't understand how people could find this entertaining, but I was mostly trying to lead into the joke where I try to poke fun at blogs like her. Also, at this point, you might be asking why I keep bringing up her comment if she already saw it. Well, actually, it's because she openly acknowledged that she didn't even read the whole thing since it was too long. So most of these arguments are new to her, so hopefully the point will actually get through her head. Also, just pointing this out, you don't read my comment because it's quote-quote too long, yet I'm not allowed to complain about your videos being long.
Well, my subscribers, tell me, oh, I love you, or oh, I love your videos, and sometimes ask mine. The most common response is that I'm a blunt person, I'm an honest person. I just say what I think, what's on my mind, and I have no regret.
Why don't you go ahead and add Modest to that list as well?
Okay, I have a lot to say about this. 1. Again, going back to my comment, I brought up that always saying what you want is not always a good thing. Or at the very least, it's a good idea to think before you say something. As I brought up, this applies to me too, as I've been in situations where I said whatever I wanted and came out looking like an idiot. And 2, what, you don't think people tell me why they like my videos too? Bruh, people will tell me up front why they like my videos. They say stuff like I'm good at balancing humor and skillful debate. Hell, even in the comment section of my video on you, it shows people praising my video. And this is leaving out the people who ask for my advice on how to make commentaries, people who ask to do co-ops with me, people who've drawn fan art for me. I could go all day. But honestly, this info on my end shouldn't matter to the debate as a whole, and I'll explain why when we get to that point.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess just some people like me. So, obviously I'm doing something right.
People like Rion too. People like me too. There are people who like Gligar and Mario to Plumber, and if we simply go by subscriber count, a lot of people liked Elliot Rodger after that killing spree he went on. This is why I look at the like to dislike ratio, not the arbitrary subscriber count.
Bitch. Get over it. What, are you jealous?
Hey, look! You called him jealous! It's not like that argument has been used countless times before when smaller YouTubers call out someone with a larger channel than them, and the larger channel has no argument whatsoever against them.
But since you wanted to bring that up, boasting about your subscriber count is much like boasting about your kill-to-death ratio in Call of Duty or bragging about the size of your penis. Not a lot of people are going to care, especially if you're shoving it in their faces repeatedly. In fact, that's only going to make us care less. And either way, this point is negated because like-to-dislike ratio.
Also, being jealous implies that you want to be like someone or have something that they have. Why would anyone want to be a bratty teenager who can't take criticism with a crappy webcam who only has a few views and more dislikes despite having over 1,200 subs?
Is he insecure?
Yeah!
Is this damage control?
Yeah!
Egotistic?
Yeah!
She's projected flaws on me because she can't admit she's wrong. Everybody!
Yeah!
I hate you, Rion. Making me look up the Backstreet Boys.
I don't know. Oh, okay, so in my comment, I mentioned that, and he's all like saying that I'm bragging.
Oh my god, stop playing with your hair! I know it looks pretty on you, but stop it. It's distracting.
Like 100 subscribers in like a month or two without posting anything. No, I was not bragging when I said that. I was just making a point that people like me. And that, well, not, you know, not people, like some people like me, I was just making a point.
Yeah, but my point was that you were using your fan base as a reason why I am wrong, and why you shouldn't actually fix the mistakes in your videos, because they like it. That's why I called it a brag fest, since instead of really combating my point, you either don't acknowledge them, or just justify them because you have people who like you. Which, big shocker, is not a valid argument. Because your fan base is not relevant to the argument. Like I said in my comment, it seems the only reason you bring it up is because you don't want to admit you made a bad video, so in an insecure, emotion-filled fit, you shield all criticism with the fact you have more fans than me, which is childish at best and downright idiotic at worst.
And this fucker just has to go and try to make me look bad, when really, he's the one looking bad.
Yes, you are totally not making yourself look like a complete jerk by freaking out, sending hate messages, and telling people to commit suicide simply because they stated their opinions.
He doesn't know what my intentions are, how I feel, how I think about things. He doesn't know who the fuck I am, so he just looks like an idiot.
He looks like an idiot because he criticized you while not knowing who you are or your intentions. Well, shit. I guess that every critic, be it for movies, video games, YouTube vids, comic, art, music, etc., is screwed, right?
What else? Oh, yeah. Snapchat. So, some idiot commented on one of my videos, like, something about me posting pictures of weed on my Snapchat. You know, when I get weed sometimes. Okay. let me tell you something.
Now let me tell you something. I did a quick browse for the Snapchat terms of service and found this little golden nugget. Under the prohibited activities, there's a bullet point that reads, use the service for any illegal or unauthorized purpose or engage in, encourage, or promote any activity that violates these terms. Now I have no idea where you live, and frankly, I don't care, or where the company that owns Snapchat is based, but marijuana, or weed, is not legal in every state. In fact, for the most part, it is still illegal. So, if I'm reading the terms here correctly, posting images of you smoking weed can be potentially classified as promoting an illegal act, and thus is against terms of service. You're right. What you post is your business, until it violates the terms and conditions. The rest of the argument is invalid because of this one glaring flaw. Yeah, research!
So, the reason why I have Snapchat for my subscribers is because, like, I don't really get to post that often. And people typically like vlogs. So, this is my, Snapchat is my way of vlogging, kind of. Like, I mostly just, like, post pictures of what I do throughout the day. Weed is something that I do sometimes. So yes, I'm going to post about it sometimes because it's something that I do. It's a way of updating my subscribers on what I'm doing throughout the day.
Yeah, okay, that's a good justification for using Snapchat, but it doesn't really seem like you realize that somebody can easily screenshot it and report you to the police and have you arrested.
Updating them on my life. It is not to show off. It is to show them how I am. What kind of person I am.
Yes, let me just go inform over 1,000 people that I'm doing something that's illegal in most states.
I mean, that's your fault for adding me on Snapchat if you don't like me, dumbass.
You didn't even consider the fact that it was probably just a fan who had added you on Snapchat and was concerned that you may get in legal trouble because you posted pictures of drugs? Way to insult your fan!
Yes, they're a dumbass because they don't condone one of the things you do. One of the things that I might add is illegal.
Sorry. It's just... No, I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Motherfucker. Jones. It's just who I am. If you don't like it, get the fuck off. It's that simple. There's a little X right there. Click it. Oh my god. It's so easy. It's so simple.
Are we even talking about Rion anymore? You just spent about 3 minutes rambling about Snapchat when you're supposed to be responding to Ryan's commentary on you. But to refute your argument about leaving something that you don't like, well, one, how are we supposed to know if we don't like something if we don't even watch or look at it? Two, people have the right to criticize something they didn't like in hopes that you improve your content or, in this case, your attitude. If you don't want people criticizing you, then don't make it public.
Also, think about that. She's telling people to exit out of something they don't like. In a video where she's talking about how much she hates Ryan's video on her.
So easy! Idiots, I swear! Damn! Oh, and, a lot of people say that I'm, like, a rude person or mean. Well, I'm not... Well, okay. If you're nice to me, I am nice to you.
Yes, clearly demonstrated when we talked to you, not insulting you at all, and you responded by insulting us constantly and telling us to kill ourselves. Just a shining example of human decency.
If people, like, complain that I, like, freak out on people, okay, obviously I'm doing it for a reason. I'm not gonna be like that if someone isn't doing anything wrong to me. If you're nice to me, I will not be like that towards you. If you're being a dick to me, I'm gonna be like that towards you.
Rion made a commentary on you. He criticized your video. Not necessarily you, your video. Yeah, he was a little sarcastic in parts. He wasn't being mean to you, and you threw a temper tantrum. You are rude. You are nasty. And if people need to be nice to you in order for you to be nice back, then you're gonna have a tough time in the work world, since, you're required to be nice to customers no matter what.
Despite the fact that he wasn't even that much of a jerk, and he only criticized your video, what I got from most of that tangent was that being nice to you is just agreeing with you and always saying your videos are good, and being a quote-unquote dick is calling out the mistakes that you made. Let's ignore the fact that Rion didn't insult you. Let's ignore the fact that Rion didn't jump to any conclusions about your character and only focused on you in the video alone. Let's ignore the fact that you've insulted him and others who disagree with you a lot, and let's ignore the fact that you still failed to prove Rhino or any of us wrong on any of our arguments. Let's only focus on the fact that he disagreed and told you that you were wrong, because obviously that's the only thing that matters, right? No, it's not. Sorry, but you're not always going to be right, and when you're wrong, you don't hide behind a wall of excuses, insults, and your massive ego. You actually man up to your mistakes like a mature human being, because what you're doing is nothing but immature and childish and just makes yourself look like an idiot.
There's so many people that I've dealt with over YouTube that are just so stupid. So stupid. They just don't understand that, you know, you could just, like, I don't even know how to put this. You're just so stupid.
Do you know who the last person who freaked out on a critic was? Imminent Uprising, when someone didn't like their game. Want to know what he is now? The laughingstock on Steam. He thought he was wrong, he thought he was justified, and he wasn't. He really wasn't.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna end this. Bitch. I'm not gonna edit. Motherfucker Jones. I'm not gonna edit this video because it takes hours to save, and it's gonna take like an hour to upload this because my laptop is still being bitch.
Either you have the world's worst editing software, or you're over-exaggerating.
So what you're saying is you're too lazy and impatient to actually take the time to make a quality video and would rather rush it out because, well, it takes too long to save and upload. Lady, my video on you took over a day to put together. That involves scripting, recording, editing, and uploading. I also watched the video at least 5 times, if not more, before and after rendering. And guess what? My video was well organized and was straight to the point. Use your subs and your likes as damage control all you want, still doesn't change the fact that if you want to make a good quality video, you need to put in some actual effort and put time into your videos so they turn out better. So the video is over, and let me say this. No joke, this commentary was painful, legitimately painful to work on. Desi's video was just so boring, arrogant, illogical, and biased that I actually felt lightheaded and in legit pain while working on this. Yes, even more than the David the Ranter commentary, and trust me, you know how I feel about that one. Yes, the entire video was a train wreck. It was a chore to sit through, and if you decide to respond, Desi, remember this, and again, this goes back to my comment. Grow up. Actually think about what you're saying, and consider actually swallowing your pride and admitting that you done fricked up.
Your refusal to edit anything is why your videos are such a chore to sit through. You ramble, you are easily distracted, you refuse to, like I said, edit anything, can't be bothered with retakes, and this entire thing was just a disjointed mess. I find people like you incredibly irritating, incredibly infuriating, actually, as you'll whine about people being mean to you, which in this case they really weren't, and then decide that the best course of action is to hurl insults at these people like it's your goddamn job. You are a hypocrite to the nth degree, and it disappoints me that you refuse to take off the blinders so that you might be able to actually see that. You constantly shout at these people, telling them to get a life, constantly calling the bitch and various other insults, and yet you wonder why people think that you're rude or mean, when all these people did is not like your video. All you see is that big subscriber count, and don't actually take the time to look at your like to dislike ratio so that you might be able to realize that, hey, maybe your videos aren't all that great.
Okay, commentary over, go home.